Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. This is Real Talk Bougie, guys. We are going to get into a little bit of the case. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far. It's lunchtime. And if it's Thursday, it's a call-in, but not quite yet, right? Because we got some business to handle. And we are just getting back into the groove of from the holidays. This is our first full week back. It feels like it should be April or May. I said this earlier today. I'm feeling very much like, what? It's only the 4th of January? It feels like the 22nd of May. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but y'all, 2024 is getting its money's worth so far. 2024 is not playing on us, okay? So I had a sis who sent me an email, and I was like, you know what? I feel like I know for a fact that we have gone through this particular hearing before because we have gone through several. I'm gonna make it my business to go through my whole playlist and find it because we did talk about it. We had a good laugh about it because 88 Jonathan, remember Jonathan? He jumped out the bushes and he went in on Nesto back on Halloween of 2022. I'm not sure if at the time that we watched this particular hearing that we had heard the calls from October 31st at that time. So what I have done is that I've got this particular hearing where you will hear a lot of information which we've all heard, but also there's been a lingering question on the YouTube streets about why Nesto was Nesto trying to fake out Shirley at one point and tell her he could not come back to Fulton County and he was trying to play with her because he wanted to live with Sonya, or was that really real? Well, this is the hearing where Judge Manning clearly tells him, you guys are going to have to excuse the dogs. They just came back in from outside and their dogs. So Portia is trying to chime in at the moment. So this is the hearing where you will hear Judge Manning tell Nesto that he can't live in Fulton County. Why she did that, I don't know. Why in the next hearing she told him he couldn't leave Fulton County, I don't know. But we're going to hear it, okay? Are you guys up for it? Happy Thursday. What's going on? Let me say hi to everybody real quick before we jump into everything. Everyone, let me also send out an alert. But I know replay gang is strong over here, so we're gonna just go ahead and jump in because next time I look, it's gonna be like, okay, everybody's getting their notification. So let me go ahead, let me send out a notification, and then we're gonna jump in and get started because um 2 hours goes like 10 minutes over here. Black Hourglass had a birthday yesterday, everybody. So make sure to wish Black Hourglass a happy solar return. It seemed like she had made a mistake by saying he couldn't live in Fulton County. Yeah, but it was corrected by the next one. But I think there's been kind of like I don't even know what to call it. There's just been a debate whether it was ever said, and it was said, but it was either corrected or updated, however you want to look at it, by the next hearing. So, thank you so much. Lavette Carson says she loves my channel, or Lavette says that they love my channel. Thank you so much. I just want to say hi to everyone while we have a moment. A-Dub, how are you? And you know this. Okay, Bougie Gang, period. Okay, Jiggly, Diva, TX Toy, how are you? Rhonda in New Jersey, hey boo boo. Brenda, Miss Too Blessed, aka how's it going? Happy New Year to everyone, by the way. Blessed Lady, Jay, how are you? I am worthy. Lovejoy, Nikki, Terry, Jay for the 2 times. Aaliyah TV, Black Hourglass, happy birthday. Lavette Carson, flaws and all, okay? And Nicole Fry, I hope that you guys are all doing well. All right, let me send out this quick. Y'all, what do you like? Hootie hoo, what are y'all doing? Come on. What's up, y'all? Okay, let me send out we're over here. Y'all, come on now. Let me send this out and then we're just going to handle our business, okay? It's lunchtime. I think we will do a live though tonight, so just be tuned in for that. Just have your notifications set, so we can talk about a few things. Okay. All right. So you guys have been commenting on the live last night. Last night was just a very much quickie. Hey AA, or double A, eccentric by design. What's going on? Jackson Tabasco, I see you. We did a very quick what's up last night. Okay. And I asked you guys for some questions. And if you follow me on Instagram, I put up a Q&A little square or whatever. So go ahead and send your Q&A questions. Tomorrow I have tomorrow I will be interviewing PCFP, and I wanted to get some questions from you guys that you guys might have that I can run to them, and see if we can either talk about them, or if there's a question that you have for both of us that we might be able to discuss. And that will probably air, I would say, I think probably Saturday, either Saturday or Sunday. Okay. All right. We're going to get into it. You guys can see from the title, what do we know? Let's roll back. I should have just said rehash. Let's rehash. Let me correct that, because ma'am, Miss Friends with Benefits asked me in a comment one day and said, why am I rehashing old calls? Because that's what I want to do. Okay. That's what I want to do, because guess what? There's a lot of information. And oftentimes this person, the helper friend, aka side chick, loves to throw salt in the game and confuse a lot of people who are new to this particular topic. And I think sometimes it's worth once a month doing a little bit of a rollback. And yes, thank you to the sis. I see you in the chat who sent the link. And we talked about this. I can't remember when, but I'm going to find it. We talked about this particular hearing because I remember when we watched it, it was funny because Jonathan went in. If you thought Majeski went in on Nesto, Jonathan went up one side and down the other of Nesto's history. It was very full and very comprehensive. And this is the call where Nesto tells Shirley that he couldn't live in Fulton County. And that's what Judge Manning said. Now, subsequent hearings, that was not her order. So either it was a mistake or it was an update. But if the great debate that happens and the snickers about whether Nesto was lying to Shirley just to be able to have Sonya move to Atlanta and whatever the plot was supposed to be. This is the hearing where Judge Manning clearly tells him no Fulton County, right? Do not come to Fulton County. Why, I do not know. But again, in subsequent hearings, that was not the case, right? So let's get into it. We're going to listen to this. And like I said, we've talked about this one before. However, I can't find it. I just can't find it. So I will find it and then make sure to tag it appropriately. But I wanted to make sure I tagged it today with the appropriate title. So that way, moving forward in the future, when we are looking at what's what, let's rehash October 31st, 2022. So this was over a year ago. And then we're going to listen to the call. And if we have time and you guys are up for it, if you guys want to listen to the rollback so this was October 31st. This is when he comes back and he's pissed because so the way he talks to Shirley is different from what he's going to say to Sonya about what just happened in court. So right before this hearing, he talks to Lamont. Okay. He talks to Lamont for about 6 minutes. Then there's like a 6-hour time block where no phone call, right? The next person he talks to is Shirley, and he talks to her for a full 30 minutes. And then, of course, the next call is to Boothang. Okay. And that's it, and that's all. So we're just gonna take it from there. And let me click on, but yeah, I specifically said let's rehash because ma'am seems to have a problem with taking a trip down memory lane. And oh well. Okay. And who's ma'am? You guys know, the helper side chick, the one who doesn't want to be called mistress. But it was funny. Let me stop. Okay. We'll talk about that later. The Ernesto and his feelings about the word mistress. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Did I do a post? I think I did my post already. Okay. All right. Girl, Jonathan went in and out. He went up one side, down the other, and everything, right? Okay, let's get into it. Like I said, we've been down here before. So some of you might be like, we've already seen this. That's okay. We're not even at trial yet. So a lot of what he said when he said it, everything is ever changing in this case. So let's just get back into it. Here we go. Let's see how this is going to show up. Okay, let me take my banner down and do it a different way. If I have something, okay, we'll put that right there. Okay. Okay, let's get into it. I've already advanced it exactly where it needs to be. And okay. Y'all ready?
All right, let me get the rest of these up here in Cobb County. Ernest Williams. Ernest Williams, there you go, got you. All right.
Judge B.C. CHOPRA for Ernest Williams. Good afternoon.
All right, got position 10, pretrial 22, CP 211078. There's 2 cases. Ernest Williams, 117 days without a bond. Conspiracy to commit a felony times 3. And then position 11, 22, CP 210500. Ernest Leverett Williams Jr., theft by deception. No bond as of July the 8th. Trial.
Judge, in regards to Mr. Ernest Williams, multi-state offender, 1 arrest in Georgia, 1 arrest in Kentucky, 19 in Georgia. Open case 22 CP 212559, conspiracy to commit a felony, 5 counts. 22 SC 184402, theft of services, deposit account fraud. 22 SC 184403, theft by taking and theft by deception. He has 5 felony convictions in Georgia and 1 in Kentucky for bank fraud. Nothing further.
All right, go ahead, Mr.
I got to tell you, Judge, I've been trying for 90 days to even get on a calendar. Frankly, we're just asking for the court to set a reasonable bond that can be made by surety, whatever other considerations the court may want. Fortunately, and I do mean fortunately, these are relative white-collar offenses. The allegations are conspiracy to commit and theft by deception. There should not be any fear that he's going to physically harm anyone.
Hey guys, real quick, if you guys notice right here, this guy Max Shard right here, I don't know if he looks familiar to some of you guys, but he's one of the defense attorneys on the Young Thug case. So this was a year and a half ago. So I'm not really sure if this, who he was there to defend at this moment. But I just happened to notice, I'm like, wait a second, that's one of the lawyers on the Young Thug trial right here, right above Bimal Chopra's box. It says Zoom. And then right here says Max. That's one of the lawyers on Young Thug's team. Anyway, okay. Another thing to note, did you notice when the clerk read and said 1 charge in Kentucky, 18, it was either 18 or 19 in Georgia? Just a mess. We'll roll it back just a little bit. And I'm going to just go ahead and let this play through, and then we can run it back a little bit. But I don't want to take up too much time because we've got a call to listen to also. But a lot of stuff that we've heard over time is gonna like, ooh, okay, I missed that the first time I heard this. Okay. Anyway, let's get back, and I'm gonna roll it back just a little bit.
It shows 412 days without indictment, 25 on count 1 and 5 on count 3. All right. That's your only one? Do you have another?
He's out on bond.
These up here in Cobb County. Ernest Williams. Ernest Williams. There you go. Got you. All right.
Judge B.C. CHOPRA for Ernest Williams. Good afternoon.
All right. Got position 10, pretrial 22 CP 211078. There's 2 cases. Ernest Williams, 117 days without a bond. Conspiracy to commit a felony times 3. And then position 11, 22 CP 210500. Ernest Leverett Williams Jr., theft by deception. No bond as of July the 8th. Trial.
Judge, in regards to Mr. Ernest Williams, multi-state offender, 1 arrest in Georgia, 1 arrest in Kentucky, 19 in Georgia. Open case 22 CP 212559, conspiracy to commit a felony, 5 counts. 22 SC 184402, theft of services, deposit account fraud. 22 SC 184403, theft by taking and theft by deception. He has 5 felony convictions in Georgia and 1 in Kentucky for bank fraud. Nothing further.
All right, go ahead, Mr.
I got to tell you, Judge, I've been trying for 90 days to even get on a calendar. Frankly, we're just asking for the court to set a reasonable bond that can be made by surety, whatever other considerations the court may want. Fortunately, and I do mean fortunately, these are relative white-collar offenses. The allegations are conspiracy to commit and theft by deception. There should not be any fear that he's going to physically harm anyone. I do realize that there's a number of allegations. However, all by themselves, they are still just a number of allegations.
All right. What says the state?
Yes, Judge Jonathan Salmon for the state. The defendant, I'm going to first take you through his cases, then his history as part of my argument. As far as the cases he's here on, 22 CP 210500, it's a theft by deception where he ended up telling, basically the fraud is nonstop with the defendant. In this case,
So, Mr. Ullman, you're either I'm free or you're free.
Can you hear me now, Judge?
Is it me that's freezing or is it him that's freezing?
It might be me. Can you hear me now?
I can. Madam Court Reporter, is it cutting out for you?
He sounded okay, but it did start cutting out just a little bit at the end there.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, counsel.
Yes, Judge, and let me know if my connection is off. But on the 22 CP 210500, it's a theft by deception. The defendant was going to sell, basically promised to sell this woman's car. I want to just point out in the record, we have the victim, obviously in that case, because he just took the car. It's not a harmless crime, one to her, but then the person he sold it to was arrested in a different county for the stolen car that our victim reported as stolen. So someone was arrested because of his fraud. In the 22 CP 211078, the conspiracy, that happened as a dispossessory hearing in Fulton County Magistrate Court, where the defendant, you may have heard facts about this last week, involving a co-defendant, Erica Hughley, Erica King, multiple false names, but where they were defrauding the court, impersonating a lawyer, April Holloway. As part of that fraud, there was false statements, identity fraud, impersonating a lawyer in court. There's a second case, also in Fulton County Magistrate Court, that's 22 CP 212559, where it was a warrant application hearing where, again, he was conspiring to defraud the court, identity fraud, filing false documents, false statements, impersonating an attorney in court. He has 2 indicted cases, 22 SC 184402. It's a theft of services case. Ended up getting work done on a Dodge Charger and not paying for it. and a 22 SC 184403, a theft by taking case. He promised a individual to help him purchase a house and get him an 800 credit score, and just went off with his money. Both those cases, those victims were veterans, and one of the cases was a disabled veteran. As far as his criminal history, 19 cycles, as pretrial said, just going back all the way to 1988 with a felony theft. These are only convictions that I'm listing. 1988, a felony theft by receiving. 1991, theft by taking felony and a theft by receiving felony. Also in 1989, a theft by taking felony. In 1990, an armed robbery, a theft by taking, a theft by receiving, and firearm by convicted felon conviction. 1991, a theft by taking and theft by receiving conviction. False name in 92, abandonment of minor child in 92, an armed robbery conviction in 1992, and a false statements conviction in 2006, along with a felony bank fraud out of the feds in 2005. He's also had 2 FTAs and a probation violation. Along with the current open cases in Fulton County, there's warrants out of California for the defendant. They also involve stolen cars that he brought, the reports mentioned, bringing into the state of Georgia. He also has a warrant out of McDonough as well, Henry County, for theft involving a car. He uses many aliases, has 6 socials used by him, at least 5 different date of births. Your Honor, going through the factors, I mean, in the fraud in the court, there's the police ended up raiding his home and they found fraudulent notary seals, superior court stamps, law firm documents, and this investigation has been growing, and it's ultimately looking like it's going to be a racketeering indictment by our office, which is the reason we have been unable to indict it as of yet, because we keep on finding more fraud that the defendant's committed. Your Honor, the state police, given his history, he's one, a likelihood to reoffend, commit new felonies, endanger persons and property in the community. He's between the FDAs and some of his jail calls where he's mentioned wanting to leave the state. The state believes he's a high likelihood to fail to reappear. Influencing witnesses, as far as that factor, as far as when the state's been interviewing his victims, many of them have expressed great fear of him. Your Honor, in short, the state believes he's a significant danger to reoffend and a significant risk of failing to appear. Therefore, the state's, as far as what the state believes a reasonable bond should be, $30,000 cash only for each charge, as part of bond conditions, that he's not to leave the state of Georgia, that he's to surrender his passport within 24 hours of release, that he have an ankle monitor and be on house arrest, that he's have no contact with Melody Scretchen, his and then Erica Hughley, or Erica King, his co-defendant, and along with Sheridan Strawberry, and that he's not to associate or reside with any known felons. Your Honor, I do believe just it's not on the calendar, but the 22 CP 212559, I had it as also scheduled for today. So I thought there was going to be a total of 8 warrants, and I was going to ask for a $30,000 cash only on each. However, we need to have a separate bond hearing for that.
Yeah, that one's got a $20,000 split bond. There's no bond on 3 counts and 10 apiece on another one. For some reason, it wasn't on this one. Mr. Chopra, is he going to be? Where's he going to be living?
Your Honor, wherever you tell him to live. If you
All right, but not in Fulton County, right?
Understood. And
all right,
we understand.
Okay, I wanted to stop right there real quick. Where is he going to live? Chopra, his lawyer, BC, said wherever you want him to live. Judge Manning said not in Fulton County. So there's been a lot of debate over, and we've talked about this before. We've watched this hearing before. Assist bubbled it up to me last night, and I was like, you know what? This is worth looking at again, because I just got some information regarding Erica King and all of that stuff. And you hear them talking about a dispossessory hearing. So the dispossessory hearing is going to be an eviction. When you hear dispossessory hearing, they're usually talking about some sort of eviction in the civil court. And Erica King went to defend, or to, I guess she went to represent as a attorney. And you can't do that. You have a right to represent yourself. Otherwise, you have to obtain a licensed attorney. You can't have your best friend boo because they want to represent you and they know all about the case and they think they watch court TV. They can't come. They're not a licensed. You can represent yourself with no license. Boo boo can't represent you. Okay. Y'all got that? Okay. So you can't keep up, Shining Light, girl. Well, you know what, Shining Light? Go to the playlist. Okay. If you want to, you don't have to, but go to my playlist, start from the beginning, and it's like a master class of this whole entire thing. And then I'm quite sure some of the other content creators have playlists as well, along with Phone Calls from Prison has playlists. Okay. So if you're like, what? Oh my God, I'm never going to be caught up on this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay. So just hit the playlist and you will have everything. And I'll drop the playlist right in the first pin comment. And does abandonment of a minor, I think what that means is you the daddy and you took off, you're not paying child support, they have not heard from you, no communication. Okay. So let me get back to it. I'm gonna put myself back on mute because my dogs are being vocal at this moment. So let's get back into it. We can run it back one more time and then we can stop and react to it. But any of the folk who wanted to hear it uninterrupted, you just did. Okay.
And the monitor too. I will ask though, I respect what the state is saying, but to the limited extent, they're offering evidence in this matter that I don't have access to. His last conviction is 2006. We have all of these allegations about a stolen car and notary seals, but I believe that's the conspiracy issue. Judge, cash bond would serve as no bond for a person in this position. We would ask that we give the extra layer. Using a surety usually gives the court a lot more assurance that a person will show up. Those bounty hunters have a lot more authority than anyone else I've run across.
All right. No further contact with Shirley or Sharon Strawberry or Erica Hughley, Hugley. Surrender your passport immediately to Mr. Chopra, to your lawyer. You're going to have an ankle monitor paid for by the county. You can leave for court and to see your lawyer. No drugs unless prescribed, no alcohol, no weapons. Stay out of Fulton County unless you're here for court or see your lawyer. You cannot leave the state of Georgia, but you can't come to Fulton County unless you're here for court and see your lawyer. On the position 10, I'll make it 25 on each count. On position 11, I'll make that 15,000. No drugs unless prescribed, no alcohol, no weapons, no further contact with Melody, SCRETCHEN. Stay away from 71.
Okay, remember that Melody Scretchen? The judge just stated the name. That's Mercedes. That is Motor Coach. That is $90,000. That is $20,000 to Danielle Diamonds. Okay, that is that victim.
100 Suttles Drive. Stay out of Fulton County unless you're here for court or to see your lawyer. Can't leave the state of Georgia, so you can find somewhere else to live. You have to supply your address to the jail when you bond out. That's part of the condition of your bond. To the prosecutor's office, you can do that through your lawyer, and you have to give it to the ankle monitoring company. 24-hour curfew except for court or see your lawyer. And the only reason you come to Fulton County is court or to see your lawyer. And you, like I said, surrender your passport to your attorney. Best of luck to you, sir. You can leave the booth. No practicing law.
Thank you, Judge. Can you clarify if it was a cash only or surety bond?
No, that'd be a surety bond. He has no bond on the other cases. He has no bond status still on 22 CP 212559.
Melody is not the teacher. Melody is the real estate agent. The other person, oh, you're right. My bad. Melody is the teacher, the credit card fraud. My bad, y'all. Rewind that. I was thinking of Bickham. Okay. My bad, y'all. Thank you very much, Compton Ebony, for keeping me together on that one. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's run it back one more time. But yes. Okay. We're going to go through. I have all of these. I have the arrest affidavits. I've got most of the warrants. I've got a lot of information to share with you guys. Now, you guys have heard of most of these cases. Maybe some of them you haven't seen, like the actual write ups, the affidavits. So that's what I've been working on doing the redacting. Because when you get these documents, there is information on here that I just can't share on YouTube: addresses, dates of birth, VIN numbers, sometimes account numbers, last four digits of account numbers, things like that. So I have to actually read every single document, go through it, make sure it's redacted, and I'm not sharing information that someone could have a problem with. I mean, it is public information and you can pull it up, but everyone's not broadcasting on the internet. So you guys follow me, right? Anyway, do you want to run back through this again, or are you good with Jonathan? Because we can go into, so I think there's just a, you've heard this call before, but I think after hearing it, after hearing this and then hearing the call now, it's just the discrepancies. It's also the his telling of the story to Shirley and his telling of the story to Sonya. Just the difference in attitude, if you will, on how he conveys like what happened. Yes, Gail is the realtor. My bad, guys. Okay. Um, Melody is the teacher. Gail is the real estate agent. So that was my bad. Forgive me. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a lot of information in my head about this particular topic, and it's like, okay. But yeah. Okay. Um, do we want to hear it one more time? Would you like to hear Jonathan do the smackdown one more time about Nesto and his background? The one thing that I'll have to go back anyway because I do want to hear the case number for that dispossessory hearing and see if I can pull it up while we're talking. Anyway, do we want to listen to it one more time? Yes. Okay. I just needed one more yes. Hi Kelly, how are you? Guys, say hi to Kelly. Kelly does reactions. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Sonya, I see you. Sonya Palmer, not Sonya Ms. Waller. She might be in the bushes. Hi, Dr. Pat. How are you? What's going on? Is everyone at lunch now? In these YouTube streets, he promised a veteran 800 credit score. Can you believe that? A mess, right? Horrible. He doesn't even have an 800 credit score. The nerve, right? Why is he handcuffed in the booth? Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to say my assumption is he's out of his regular pod and they just want to make sure he's not going to try to get a little bit out of pocket and take an opportunity. I mean, if we didn't see anything in 2023, there were a lot of situations at the sheriff's department with people breaking free. Do you guys remember that guy that was on the loose for like a week or two in Pennsylvania? Like there have been some people showing out at the sheriff's department and real like scary criminals. Okay. So I just think that some of the larger cities and just the sheriffs in general, because these guys or ladies have to make it home at night to dinner and families waiting on them, they can't take any chances because you just never know who is doing what, who's tripping, who's unmedicated, who's undiagnosed, who just wants to take a risk, who doesn't give a fuck anymore. And people need to get home to their kids. They got kids to pick up after school. You know, these sheriffs are us. You know what I'm saying? These law enforcement officers. So he's got where he's at right now, I guess he needed some cuffs. It would be interesting to see, did the other inmates have cuffs? We don't know. But let's run this back and
11 22 CP 210500 Ernest Leverett Williams Jr. theft by deception. No bond as of July the 8th. Trial.
I'm going to try to move it around a little bit so you guys can see.
Judge, in regards to Mr. Ernest Williams, multi-state offender, one arrest in Georgia, one arrest in Kentucky, 19 in Georgia. Open case 22 CP 212-559, conspiracy to commit a felony, 5 counts, 22 SC 184-402, theft of services, deposit account fraud, 22 SC 184-403, theft by taking and theft by deception. He has 5 felony convictions in Georgia and 1 in Kentucky for bank fraud. Nothing further.
Girl, 5 felony convictions. Okay. My
All right,
God.
this is position 20.
I think I just messed it up. Hold on. I just messed it up. That was my bad.
The state believes this was a disabled veteran. As far
Did you guys see everybody? I was trying to move it around so you guys could kind of get a close up of everything. Okay, let's see if this is going to fix itself.
and then as part of my argument, as far as the case.
All right, it's just gonna have to reset. I probably have the speed turned up a little bit, knowing me. No, I don't. Okay, interesting. Surprised. Okay.
These are relative white collar offenses. The allegations are conspiracy to commit and theft by deception. There should not be any fear that he's going to physically harm anyone. I do realize that there's a number of allegations, however, all by themselves, they are still just a number of allegations.
All right. What says the state?
Yes, Judge Jonathan Salmon for the state. The defendant, I'm going to first take you through his cases, then his history, and then as part of my argument. As far as the cases he's here on, 22 CP 210-500, it's a theft by deception where he ended up telling, basically the fraud is nonstop with the defendant. In this case,
So, Ms. Ullman, you're either I'm free or you're.
Can you hear me now?
Is it me that's freezing or is it him that's freezing?
It might be me. Can you hear me now?
I can. Madam Court Reporter, is it cutting out for you?
He sounded okay, but it did start cutting out just a little bit at the end there.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Cal.
Yes, Judge, and let me know if my connection is off. But on the 22 CP 210-500, it's a theft by deception. The defendant was going to sell, basically promised to sell this woman's car. I want to just point out in the record, we have the victim, obviously in that case, because he just took the car. It's not a harmless crime, one to her, but then the person he sold it to was arrested in a different county for the stolen car that our victim reported as stolen. So someone was arrested because of his fraud. And the 22 CP 211-078, the conspiracy, that happened as a dispossessory hearing in Fulton County Magistrate Court, where the defendant, you may have heard facts about this last week, involving a co-defendant, Erica Hughley, Erica King, multiple false names, but where they were defrauding the court, impersonating a lawyer, April Holloway. As part of that fraud, there was false statements, identity fraud, impersonating a lawyer in court. There's a second case, also in Fulton County Magistrate Court, that's 22 CP 212-559, where it was a warrant application hearing where, again, he was conspiring to defraud the court, identity fraud, filing false documents, false statements, impersonating an attorney in court. He has 2 indicted cases, 22 SC 184402. It's a theft of services case. Ended up getting work done on a Dodge Charger and not paying for it. And a 22 SC 184403, a theft by taking case. He promised a individual to help him purchase a house and get him an 800 credit score and just went off with his money. Both those cases, those victims were veterans, and one of the cases was a disabled veteran. As far as his criminal history, 19 cycles, as pretrial said, just going back all the way to 1988 with a felony theft. These are only convictions that I'm listing. 1988, a felony theft by receiving. 1991, theft by taking felony and a theft by receiving felony. Also in 1989, a theft by taking felony. In 1990, an armed robbery, a theft by taking, a theft by receiving, and firearm by convicted felon conviction. 1991, a theft by taking and theft by receiving conviction. False name in 92, abandonment of minor child in 92, an armed robbery conviction in 1992, and a false statements conviction in 2006, along with a felony bank fraud out of the feds in 2005. He's also had 2 FTAs and a probation violation. Along with the current open cases in Fulton County, there's warrants out of California for the defendant. They also involve stolen cars that he brought, the reports mentioned, bringing into the state of Georgia. He also has a warrant out of McDonough as well, Henry County, for theft involving a car. He uses many aliases, has 6 socials used by him, at least 5 different date of births. Your Honor, going through the factors, I mean, in the fraud in the court, the police ended up raiding his home and they found fraudulent notary seals, superior court stamps, law firm documents, and this investigation has been growing, and it's ultimately looking like it's going to be a racketeering indictment by our office, which is the reason we have been unable to indict it as of yet, because we keep on finding more fraud that the defendant's committed. Your Honor, the state believes, given his history, he's one, a likelihood to reoffend, commit new felonies, endanger persons and property in the community. He's between the FDAs and some of his jail calls where he's mentioned wanting to leave the state. The state believes he's a high likelihood to fail to reappear. Influencing witnesses. As far as that factor, as far as when the state's been interviewing his victims, many of them have expressed great fear of him.
Okay, sorry guys, it's hiccuping right now, so my bad, y'all. We'll see if it'll.
Your Honor, in short, the state believes he's a significant danger to reoffend and a significant risk of failing to appear. Therefore, the state's, as far as what the state believes a reasonable bond should be, $30,000 cash only for each charge, as part of bond conditions that he's not to leave the state of Georgia, that he's to surrender his passport within 24 hours of release, that he had an ankle monitor and be on house arrest, that he's had no contact with Melody Scretchen, his and then Erica Hughley, or Erica King, his co-defendant, and along with Sheridan Strawberry, and that he's not to associate or reside with any known felons. Your Honor, I do believe just it's not on the calendar, but the 22 CP 212559, I had it as also scheduled for today. So I thought there was going to be a total of 8 warrants, and I was going to ask for $30,000 cash only on each. However, we need to have a separate bond hearing for that.
Yeah, that one's got a $20,000 split bond. There's a
Okay. You guys heard it. It was actually flowing a lot better the first time we ran through it. So clearly I'm experiencing some issues at the moment. Let me see if I can change my internet. Just a second. Let me go to my backup. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? I switched internet. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, yeah, we have 2 providers. It's like we have to have 2 internet in the house because of what I do and just, everything is online. So I switched to the Google Fiber, see how that goes. Anyway, my bad, y'all. We'll see if it flows better now, but either way, if you slide back, we already listened to it once. And I've got my co-hostess in my lap. And hopefully she's not going to start barking into the microphone. Boo boo, stop.
no bond on 3 counts and 10 apiece on another one. For some reason, it wasn't on this one. Mr. Chopra, where's he going to be living?
Your Honor, wherever you tell him to live. If you
All right,
want
but not in Fulton County, right?
understood. And
All right.
we understand the monitor too. I will ask though, I respect what the state is saying, but to a limited extent, they're offering evidence in this matter that I don't have access to. His last conviction is 2006.
Well, let's see. Okay, Portia.
We have
Okay.
all of these allegations about a stolen car and notary seals, but I believe that's the conspiracy issue. Judge, cash bond would serve as no bond for a person in this position. We would ask that we give the extra layer. Using a surety usually gives the court a lot more assurance that a person will show up. Those bounty hunters have a lot more authority than anyone else I've run across.
All right. No further contact with Shirley or Sharon. Strawberry or Erica Hughley, Hugley. Surrender your passport immediately to Mr. Chopra, to your lawyer.
Okay, guys. I'm going to drop the link to this. It's on so there's a channel. It's called Justice Archive.
Gonna have an ankle monitor
They
paid for by
actually archive a lot of hearings from many different judges, not just Fulton County, pretty much all over the country. I'll drop the link to this video so you guys can go watch it on your own. Obviously, it's a full day, so it's over 2 hours of hearings. Interesting and notable. I happened to notice the one of the judges from the Young Thug case over here, Max Shard, right here. So I thought that was kind of interesting because he sits at the defense table. Anyway, let's get into something else. So this happened. Do you remember? So let me say it like this. Like when Nesto comes from court and he's like so upset. Oh my lawyer didn't do this. My lawyer didn't do that. He's always got like an attitude about something after court, right? So let's listen the day. Would you guys rather listen to when he came home from court? Okay, let me just make the decision. So on 10/31/22, he came back from court. We're gonna listen to a little bit of Shirley and we'll listen to a little bit of Sonya. And then if you want to listen to the following day, we know what happened. Her car got seized. Not that I'm saying that anything has to do with anything. I don't know that him going to court on the 31st had anything to do with them nabbing her over there at the booty salon. But It might have, who knows? But yeah, we're gonna listen to a little bit of the call that happened on that day. Okay. I think that would be something interesting because we see how it all went down. We see how it went down, right? We're gonna see, does it match up with what he tells Shirley or Sonya how it went down, right? Okay. Let's get into it. I'm going to just pretty much let it rip. Once we get to a certain point, we'll probably break off. If you want me to post up the whole call, I can. But you know, these calls are over on phone calls from prison. You guys know I have a phone call log. I just got an update of my call log. I just picked it up from the post office the other day. I don't really spend a whole lot of time posting calls, but I like to have it because I like to see how, what the patterns are. I like to have the whole unedited situation. Anyway, let me see. I've already got it queued up, but let me get something to cover the screen because the phone logs have a lot of information that I'm not able to put out, like phone numbers and things of that nature. So let me get it set up real quick. So if you need to go run, get yourself a drink or go take a pit stop into the ladies' room, now would probably be, or the gentleman's room, now would be a good time to do that. Take yourself a little walk and give me about a minute to get this set up. So get your snack, stretch your legs, and I'm gonna get over to here, and then you guys are gonna let me know if you can hear everything. Okay, let me do this. Okay. Oh, geez. I'm like, please don't be. Okay. I thought I was going to have to restart the player again. Girl, this player. Oof. Okay. Okay. Let's see where we're at. Let me take this down. Okay. That's. All right. Let's go to 1031. All right. This is, so he talks to Shirley first, of course, and then talks to Sonya right after. He talks to Sonya 3 times after he talks to Shirley. Okay. All right. Is this the one that's loaded up? Let's make sure. Oh.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Let me see.
Hold. Enter the
Can you guys hear?
billing zip code now, followed by the pound sign.
Can you give me 1 or thumbs up or something in the chat? Let me know that you guys can hear this.
Please hold. Please
Yes.
hold while we process your credit card payment.
Yes, 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 yes.
Please hold.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Your card was charged successfully. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Telling.
Hello?
I am.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So I just left courtroom. So they did give me a bond. I just have to see what the total is. Then
All right, you guys are going to kill me. Do you hear? Okay. This is October 31st, okay? He said he just left the courtroom, okay? What courtroom? what we just watched. Okay. So that's important. I'm going to try not to interrupt. I'm going to listen to the whole thing with you guys. Let's just pretend that we're just listening to this whole thing, and we'll talk about it afterwards, and then we'll run into Sonia's. Okay. If it starts to get dry or stale, we'll just cut it off. But this is roughly about a 30-minute phone call. So if you guys are up for it, I'm just going to go let it rip. Okay. Let me go back to play. Okay. The lies you tell, Nesto. Okay. See, and also I don't think what they were counting on, which of course they didn't, because they didn't know that this was going to happen, right? They didn't count on us having the Zoom hearings. Okay. Number one, they didn't know we were going to have these Zoom hearings. They didn't know people were going to be able to get access over there into the system and pull all the records. They didn't know we could get the affidavits. They didn't know that we could cross reference everything to say, okay, here's the police report, here's the court documents. Ooh, here's the hearing. Oh my goodness. Here's some of the phone calls. This is the blow by blow after it happens. Okay. Let me be quiet. Let me let y'all have this. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna put myself on mute.
I can know exactly what I'm gonna do, and then I gotta wait till I talk to BC in person.
Okay, we gave you a bond.
Yeah, they gave
You
me a
don't know.
bond. I don't know the total. I have to wait till the Fulton County put it up what it is, and on top of that, they forgot to put another warrant on there that I had already went to court for 2 weeks ago, but she added it on there. Charged with that. It was two charges. Something they messed up, so they put all that stuff together. And I definitely can't talk on the telephone because the DA said I said I was gonna run and move out the state, knowing damn well I didn't say it like that. So I can't trust no fucking body on these phones at all.
So, what does this mean though? When are you getting out? Did they say or?
No, I gotta wait till I see what the charges add up to, the amount, and then I gotta wait till I talk to BC because they say I gotta turn a passport in, which they stole my passport, so I don't have that shit. So I gotta get a consent form from the passport people, let them know that I gotta turn it to my lawyer. I gotta do that, and they put me on the leg monitor, and they said I can't move, I can't go back to Fulton County until this is all the way resolved. Can't go back to Fulton County, and I can't to talk or be around Sheridan. Period.
Okay, because she has a restraining order.
I don't know what it is. It's a.
Yeah, it's a restraining order.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, I thought
No,
I told you that.
No, you didn't tell me that.
I thought I did. I'm sorry. I meant to.
No, I didn't know nothing about all that. Them folks, that ain't what them folks said. Nothing about no restraining order. Them folks said that something different, way different.
Oh.
Yeah, way different. So
Yeah, it's a restraining order.
yeah, that ain't what that warrant say though. That's not what that warrant said. It ain't say nothing about no restraining order. Period.
Uh-huh.
So somebody lying. I'm saying that right now on that warrant. It don't say none of that. That's not what they read out to me.
Well, but that's what I think I got that from the lawyer from DC.
Oh, I don't know when he told you that. When he told you that today?
No, I haven't talked to him. He told me that. Remember the first time? Remember when I told you about Sheridan?
No, that ain't about that. No, that ain't. That's. I'm not gonna go in detail. I just gotta.
Okay.
I can't talk on the phone no more. Yeah,
Okay.
I found a lot out today that I can't talk on the phone about. No, this case shit, none of that. I'm done with that shit. I can't even really talk to be honest with you. But anyway,
Okay.
so I can't live in Fulton County, so I'll be probably going to Cobb. I got to give them address when I leave here, so that's not a problem. And yeah, that, and I got to have a leg monitor. So,
Okay. For how long? Do you know?
oh, I don't know. I don't know. Whenever it's over with. So
Oh,
I got.
okay.
Yeah, I got to sit here and process all this right now. That was so fast and a lot. I just took all that in so fast. So I
Okay.
can't.
Well, hold on a minute.
let's thank God that you got a bond. Thank you, Lord.
Yes, thank you, Lord. I sure thank you.
And it's coming out. It's coming off soon. You're coming out soon.
And I'm coming out soon.
But when will you know about the bond?
It takes up. It's been late, so it's late now. So maybe it might show up tonight, or it might show up in the morning. You know, it's Fulton County, so like I said, I just left there, so it'll show up. It'll show up sometime tonight or tomorrow, but I can't do nothing until they got to come put the leg monitor on me. Then I gotta go once I make bond. Then I gotta go to what's the other place? I gotta go to Henry County, sit there for 8 hours, and then bond out there, and then go home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I gotta wait on that because I gotta see. I got two cases was indicted, so I gotta. That means that they say they saw probable cause, so I have to go to court on that on the 23rd. That's on that Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so far, yeah, I do have bond. I'm satisfied.
You're grateful for that.
Yes, I'm definitely grateful for that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to sit there and listen to people sit here and lie on you. It's hard to sit here and listen to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Well,
going.
huh? What were you saying?
No, it's hard to listen to that. You can't defend yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's where you have an attorney. What did he say?
No, I can't talk about it on the phone. He did his job. I mean, he did his job. It just can't. Just questions that you want to know. We can't talk freely at all. When that DA said I was gonna move out the state, I didn't say that. I said when I get done with all this process I got going on. That's what I said. But I can't talk because they got you on mute.
Okay.
So it is what it is. It is what it is. I do have a bond. I just got to sit until that process is over with, and then I can tell you. I can let you know what's going on probably in the morning once I find out, and then we can go for there and wait till BC come talk to me one-on-one so I know what I'm doing.
Okay. When is that going to happen? Do you know?
Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, but he got to come see me because he has to come talk to me one-on-one for the next court appearance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oof, this is a lot.
That's hey, you gotta be careful with this. You gotta be careful with it. It's a delicate situation. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
It's delicate.
Huh?
It's delicate. It's delicate, and you're a black man.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's very, very delicate. I'm telling you right now. I just think you're right. I got favor today. I thank God for that.
Yeah, you did.
I got what I asked for, so it is what it is. I want to take it to the chin. I'm good. I just got to be patient, which I am going to be patient. So,
yeah.
Like I say, I would know later on tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. Then I can let you know which way we're going. And then if you can text BC and tell him I said thank you very much for his counsel. For his counsel this evening. Yeah.
You can't talk to him while you're with him.
No. He was on Zoom. Everybody, they don't do that no more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like sitting down in the courtroom.
So they had us on Zoom. And I didn't even see his face. I just heard his voice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. Wow.
But you're right though. They're trying to just throw at me. You're right about that part.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, but that's okay. I got what I asked for. Like I said, it is a God. I do believe in God, but I just got to be careful. Whatever I talk to on this telephone, period, that they will take what you say and run away with it.
Mhm.
That's what I know for sure.
Mhm. Wow.
What you say?
I'm just, I'm happy that you got a bond, that you're getting a bond. I'm happy about that. I really am. I'm grateful and thankful.
Well, this is the killer. This is the hurtful part.
Uh-huh.
DA said everybody I deal with, they're afraid of me. They terrified of me. That shit really fucked me up when he said that. They're
Everybody
terrified.
like who?
Anything going on with the case. They just building
What?
up. Yes, the society is afraid of me. That's basically what he's saying. Yeah. That shit crazy. That shit fucked my brain up then when he said that. That's what he said. So
Well, I mean, what are they
that's
trying to
their
protect?
job. That's what their job is. That's what their job is.
Some kind of monster. That's so not true.
But
Wow.
guess what? It is
What?
what it is. Yeah. It
Wow.
is what it is.
Wow. Was the arresting officer there?
No, this ain't that type of hearing. This is just a bond here, because I've been over 90 days, and BC said, "Hey, I ain't seen no evidence." So he trying to make up something that they trying to do. So I can't do all that. All I'm doing is just keep my motherfucking mouth shut. I cannot talk on this phone like that.
Okay. Okay.
That's all. So I'm grateful I got a bond. I just got to do the right thing on the bond and come on back and resolve this and move on with the life. That's all I can do.
That's all you can do. You're right. Keep believing and trusting in God.
That's
Because He
all I
will,
can do.
yeah. He is going to see you through. It's not over till He says it's over.
No, it ain't over. You're right. You're right.
You just got to lose your faith, Don't, it's going to turn around. Don't worry.
Yes, it is. I know it is. Yeah, I know it is. I know it is.
You can do all through Christ who gives you strength. That's all you need. Just keep your faith strong. Just, man, they're trying to rattle you, but don't let them.
No, I ain't. I'm not. I'm just, like I said, I know I'm a good dude. So I ain't no hateful person, and I ain't that type of person. But I tell you what, though.
At all.
I tell you what, though. I'm not, boy, you think I'm really, really be like to myself, and I don't like people, man. Because they will set you up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but,
and people act like they don't do that anymore. People act like, they don't do that anymore. Wow.
Man.
That's so hurtful to me, too. And that's so hurtful to me,
Yeah, well, like I said, you got to forgive and keep going,
Yeah, I do. I forgive. Yeah. But wrong is wrong.
I ain't no spring chicken. Like I said, they reading out what I got going on in the past and all that. Hey, one thing I do know for sure, a lot of things that can happen in the past, you can be tricked too. But guess what? You got to pay for that the rest of your life, and I'm paying for it right now. I'm really paying for it. If I'm an innocent bystander, anybody don't care nothing about that. They're going by your past. That's what it's all about. You can save the world out here and give them $1 trillion. They don't care nothing about that. They're going back. You one little slip up, they're going back on your past. For real. That is the true statement. So, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Just like I said, I just gotta talk to my lawyer. I got faith in him. So I got faith in God. I got faith in God first before I got faith in man. But I'm straight. I'm not gonna let nothing dictate me like that. But it is so much I can just tell you. It'll blow your brains off.
Wow.
Man, it's so much I can tell you that these folks out here just really, really, really be in your face, laugh and kick, and throw the dirt in your face.
Wow.
Man, when I tell you, man.
Wow.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. That there's so much hatred,
No, but they've been hating on me all my life. So I'm used to that part. And I still give them a pass. that's a killing part. I'm gonna still give you a chance though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hating all my life, so I'm used to that part. Yeah, but I just gotta get past it being too damn nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all. It's being too nice, and that shit bite you back in the ass every time. Every time.
Hmm. And they don't think you deserve anything. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve anything. But oof, man.
Yeah, that's I'm telling you now. I'm telling you. Guess what I saw on TV today?
Who?
That damn
Who?
Patterson. The damn letter a lawyer had. They had him on TV representing the police that shot up a young boy trying to get in a police car. The police shot him all up and then indicted him today, and he representing the police right now.
Oh.
On the telephone, on the TV. I saw him today. I was just like,
Well,
dang.
well, he's a former prosecutor, right? So.
Well, the family was crying. Shit, they were crying the whole time. Happy that the
Wow.
police got indicted.
Oh, they were. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying to myself, what?
Well, I'm just saying it's not over till it's over. You know.
Oh no, I didn't. What are you talking about? My stuff situation?
Right.
Oh no, no. I know that part.
Mm-hmm.
I know that part.
Yeah, it's not over till it's over.
Yeah, I know that
You
part.
know, I just we just gotta stay faithful. You know.
Yeah, make sure you text him now, BC now, because he cut his phones off. He probably had a long day today. Because I started in early.
I can't text him. Well, I don't want to text him while I'm on the phone with you.
And also, he do be getting the messages now. I figured that out too when I went to court. Everything I everything I talked to him, the secretary about, she did relay the message. She did do that.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that is good.
So that's good. That's good. So I'm good. Everything that she I asked her to tell me, she did it. So I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's your guy. So.
Yeah. So I'm going to we're gonna eat. I'm gonna take me a shower, and then I'm just gonna sit back and wait till in the morning and see what all these counts is they got for me. Then I can let you know. Did you call your car place?
No, I didn't call them, but I know where the car is.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they sent me an email.
So they let you, so you can just go get it. You can't go get it.
Yeah, I can go get it. I can go get it.
All right, so I guess you can call Dion in, and he'll pick it up, because he at least he could sit over his house. Because you can't sit it over there where you at now.
No, there's no space, and they're already because there's no space because it's 3 cars. You know.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, tell Dion, make sure he got to check the oil in that thing. You got to check the oil, it'll leak out.
Okay, check the oil.
Yeah, check the oil. You got to keep checking on that oil, and you got to put that diesel oil in there. If you don't, he gonna lock the motor up.
Okay, diesel. Okay. All right.
Oil. Yeah, I'll probably call him. When you gonna talk to him?
Who, Dion?
Yeah, when you gonna go?
I don't know yet. Let me figure it out. I gotta go get my hair done tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, probably between tomorrow and Wednesday, something like that. I'll get it done.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna, once I get everything tally up what's going on, then I'm let you know what the next step gonna be, and go from there. Yeah, and go from there. But I'm happy about that. I just got a dissect. I can't, your head, she goes so fast, you get cloudy. She went so fast today, and it was just a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. I couldn't even think for a minute. The man was talking so much trash about me.
The DA was?
That's their job. That's what they do. They do that. That's what they do. Look at TV. Look at 48
No, I do.
Hours. Yeah, they do that. That's what they're supposed to do. They're not supposed to be your friend. That's not their job. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what it is they come in knowing you're guilty. They already think you're guilty. They know you're guilty, and they're trying to convict. They're trying to get a conviction.
Right. That's exactly what it is.
Mhm.
So that's what it is. So I just got to stay focused, stay prayed up, and keep it going. Can't allow myself to get all caught up at all.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing about it is that, like, if someone asks me, if Dion asks me, I'll say you got a bond, but you got to wait till tomorrow to see how much it is, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to
And
see what. And what now?
okay, and then you got to go to Henry County and sit over there.
Yeah, I got to sit over there for like a day. I mean, you see what happened there. You go to Henry County, and then you go to bond. You go to a bond hearing, then they give you a bond, then you bond out. That's it.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then
that's
after Henry County, that's it.
yeah, that's it. Then I go home. But before I go to Henry County, they had to put a leg monitor. They had to 48 hours to put the leg monitor on me from jail. Jail got to put it on. Yeah.
And how long is the leg monitor?
Long as the case going. That could be 6 months, it could be a year, it could be 2 years. It depends on what go on if they drop the case. That's how it goes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Which means you have to be at home at a certain time, right? And we can't live in Fulton.
Yeah, I can't live in Fulton. Yeah.
For until the case is over?
Yeah, till the case is over with.
Oh, but you can go there. You can go to
Yeah,
Fulton County.
I gotta have like permission going to work or going to the doctor or something like that. Or going to school or whatever.
Do you have to have it go to probation officer or whatever?
No, I ain't on none of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't got
You get permission from who? Who do you get permission
from the jail people. The people who put the thing in your thing. I had to tell you about all that when we get home.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't on no probation. I ain't got nothing. It ain't like that. They just want to track where you at. That's all. Make sure you don't run off.
Oh my God.
That's all. They got everybody like that out here. So you see so many people out here on bond on leg monitors, ridiculous. So I ain't going nowhere anyway.
Yeah, where would you go? I mean, I'm just trying to figure that part out. Where are we going?
Well, that's okay. But I ain't not gonna deal with that. Right now I gotta calm down.
You gotta think. Yeah. You gotta think.
There's a lot to process right now. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, just tell him I say thank you very much. And looking forward to seeing him soon. But I know, like I said, yeah, that's it. That's all.
Text him and say thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say thank you. I really appreciate him and all that good stuff. I'll see him soon. He know what's going on after that.
All right, and I got to make a payment.
You got to go what?
I have to make a payment to him.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell him that too then.
Yeah, I am. It's time. It's almost the end of October, so I have to make a payment to him.
All right. So, like I said, I'm going to call you tomorrow morning to find out what's going on. I'll let you know.
Okay. Okay. All right.
All right. So that relieve you a little bit? Because it sure relieve me a little bit. I just got to process it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you're relieved a little bit. So we're on the way. We're on the way. Thank God.
Yeah, I'm on the way. Yeah. I'm on the way.
Yeah.
I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
I'm grateful to God, you know.
I'm
grateful. Yeah, I'm grateful. Very grateful.
So just tell her, I'm on the way. I love her. Now she's worried and concerned.
I know she's worried. She called me earlier, and she texted me earlier, and she is worried. But I told her, don't worry. She said something, and I said it's all in God's timing. It's not our timing. It's His timing. You know, we got to just be patient.
Right. That's all I can do.
Yeah, be patient. It's in God's timing. Lamont said he saw that you called, but he messed up a number. And when you mess up a number when you're doing this, there's no way for you to correct it.
Huh?
You know, like when you call and they ask you to put
Yeah. I
credit.
called him. I called him.
Yeah, I know. He said you did, but he was trying to get the call and he messed up a number. And when you mess up a number, there's no way for you to correct it. You got to start all over. Yeah, you got to start all over again.
Okay. Wow. You know, sometimes
Well,
you just sit back. You be wondering what, well, you know, such told you that. Then you be like, I don't really believe that, but I'm gonna take their face value. Then it take time. The truth come out later. Then they come out in the oddest place. Damn.
yeah. Well, you know, it just means that you probably need to level up and not deal with some of the people that you deal with, you know, because they're not your friends. These people are not friends. You know, they want to see you fall. These are the people that want to see you fall.
Well, it's okay now. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah.
it's okay. We just, you know, we just have to do different things. That's all. You know.
Well,
I'm,
I love you. You keep your mind together. Stay strong. Yes, I am at ease now. I gotta think right now. I gotta think what they were saying to me. But yeah, definitely got God on my side.
yep. He's there. He's working it out. He's working it out.
Yes, he is. All right, love. I'll call you in the morning.
Okay.
Hope he takes you back. Yeah, I hope he takes
Yeah.
you back. And yeah, I'm good. I'm just hungry. And you know how you be thinking so much you get hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That's what's going on with me now.
Well, just pray, honey. Just continue to pray in Jesus' name, and just keep your faith strong. And you know, when it's over, it's over. But we're just going through it right now, and
Yeah,
it's
I am.
almost over. Yeah.
I am.
Just, that's the best advice I can give you. You know, read that scripture that I gave you. Think about Job, how he blessed him. You know, at the end of it all, how much he was blessed. You know, people accused him too. They accused him. You know, he hadn't done anything, but they thought he did. But he was just saying that he didn't. He was lying, but he wasn't lying, and God knew he wasn't lying. So anyway, it's gonna be all right. Like you tell me, everything's gonna be just fine.
Yes, it is. Yes,
He's like, look, I need to call Sonya.
You know, everybody has to go through stuff in life. You know.
Yeah, that is true now.
Oh God.
You're definitely right about that. What you think
Yeah.
about Stacey Abrams? They look like they're not trying to give her a chance, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, they don't want her to. They don't. They want that power. They don't want Georgia. You know, they don't want Georgia to be run by a black woman. They just don't want that. They don't want it. Yeah, this state is really racist. I mean, all these southern states though, and the northern ones too. We just live in a very racist country, you know.
Okay, Shirley.
Yeah.
That's all. It's just racism, and you know,
That's
I don't
it.
think it's going anywhere. But we just have to do, you know, just do the best we can. At least, you know, just imagine if all this were going on and we didn't know God, you know.
That would be Sonya. Hey guys, we are watching and listening to rather October 31st, 2022. We are rehashing and re-listening.
Going on, but I'm getting close to get on home to you, so don't worry, don't stress yourself. It's coming.
All right, yeah. I know. Don't stress yourself either. I know.
All right, love you.
Love you too, honey. Bye-bye. All right. Well,
okay, guys.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Okay, we are rehashing and we are re-listening. Okay, I have my DVD. What is this thing called? A CD-ROM player. The CD-ROM player is out. Okay, we are resuming, y'all. We were on our little holiday break, and girl Sonya came through trying to disrupt and interrupt everything we had going on, and trying to drop calls. And girl, it's like, would you go somewhere? Anyway, so what did we do? how are we rehashing and re-listening and whatever? We're doing us, right? That's number one. Number two, we listened to the bail hearing. We rewatched and re-listened to the bail hearing on when? October 31st, 22, where Bimal Chopra, BC, was still Nesto's lawyer. And then we're now listening to the first call he made when he got back home to Cobb County Adult Detention Center, and he called his wife. Okay, Miss Shirley. He called Miss Shirley. But as you guys suspect, homeboy was itching to get up off that phone because he had to call his boo thing. Okay. He had to call boo thing. He was on the phone with Shirley. Let me get the numbers for you. This is why I like this so much. He was on the phone with Shirley for 22 minutes and 22 seconds. Okay. The first call. So he calls Sonya right afterwards. She doesn't pick up. And then what's the duration? Okay, so the next call he calls her, she doesn't pick up. And then the next call, does she pick up? Let's see. Cuz it says it's a minute and 19 seconds. Let's see what this is just for giggles. Let's see what this one is. But then the next call after this is 30 minutes. So clearly he didn't get a chance to talk to her. Let's see.
To accept this call, press
Good news?
Hold on. Okay, here we go.
monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello.
Hello. How
Good
you
news?
doing?
Good news?
Are you busy?
I'm not too busy. Good news?
Yes and no. I'm trying to figure it out. My mind
What happened?
Well, first of all, the DH, they're gonna make you feel look like a villain anyway. And yeah. But one thing I didn't like is that people that are afraid of me. I didn't like that part because I know that ain't true.
Who's afraid of you?
I'm just
Oh,
telling you.
that was the reason. But you don't have a violent past, so they can't even say that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and on top of that, he said I'm gonna run away because that's what I said on my phone conversations, recorded phone conversation. I'm gonna leave town. I never said that bullshit at all. Yeah.
IMG.
Yeah.
Your recorded conversation said you was going to run away.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Now, I don't know what happened with that. That call was just a minute and like 9 seconds, but of course, they get right back in contact with each other. So let me just say this. I think KK said this in the chat. So they said Nesto is dangerous and he's a flight risk. And never did Shirley say, well, who said that? Why would they say that? Did they have any evidence? What did they like? No questions, just, well, you got bail and that's good. Okay. All right, guys, let's go into the next call. So this is all the same day. This is October 31st, 2022. Nesto just came from court. He left court. He talked to Shirley. He was itching to get off the phone. He got off the phone. He called Miss Thang. They had their little short phone call. And then we got this one coming up right now. Okay. Let me go ahead and click in. All right. This one's going to be about 30 minutes. This one, what does it say this one is? Hold on, let me see. Okay, this is 30 minutes. So this is what I'm going to say. Get your snack. Also, once we're done with this one, I don't know what the next call is. The next call is Sonya too for about 20 minutes, but then we pick up the following day. And that's the day that they found out where the Buddha salon was and Shirley's car got seized. Okay. So these are some interesting days. And we've heard these calls before, of course. But we hadn't heard them in the sequence, right? Because that's what Miss Thang always wants to say, you're not listening to them in the sequence. Okay. Well, guess what? Guess what? Guess who's got a disc or two or three? Okay. Guess who's got the disses? Okay. Basically, that part. Okay. So your favorite reactor on the YouTube well, I'm not her favorite, but one of her faves, okay? Basically, you want us to listen in sequence, boo boo, we can do that, okay? We can do that. Basically, that part. All right, hun? Okay. Let's go to the next call. Okay? Let's go. Let me click it up. Let me get it popping. Hold on. Girl. Am I in the right one? Okay, here we go. It's loading. It's loading, guys. Girl, we are coming straight from the CD-ROM player, okay? When they send you a call, when you do your FOIA request, what Cobb County is going to send you is a paper envelope with some old school discs in it, okay? And if you don't have a CD player in your computer, you're going to have to go over to Best Buy and get one. That's what I did. It was $38. And that's what we're listening to at the moment. Am I clicking on the right one? Girl. Okay, no, I was not. Okay, hold on. I was over here playing with y'all and I clicked on the wrong one. Okay, this is the call right after he talks to that 1 minute and 20-second call. This is it right here. We're going for 30 minutes. Okay, let me click in. Let's see.
Did they read off?
Wait, hold on.
$15.00.
Oh, we always like to hear the balance, right?
To accept this call, press 0. To
Mhm.
refuse this call, hang. Your current balance is
What?
$15.00.
Son, you need to take better care of your man.
And is subject to
$16?
monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
I don't know what happened to you.
Hello?
I don't know what happened to you.
Me either. Go
Well-
ahead. What else did you get a bond?
Yeah, I gotta wear a leg monitor. I gotta move out of Fulton County. I gotta get a new place somewhere else. And go to Fulton County no more. It's over with. I gotta wear a leg
Hold
monitor.
on. You said Fulton County, all of those ones you heard on today, they gave you one?
Yeah. That was more than what I thought it was. That was more.
How many charges did they read off?
They read 3, it said I had 3 and 1. And then the man said he forgot to put the case number on the 2 something. I remember he said I got the case number the case number. He said I had 8 charges. That's what he said. He said I had another conspiracy of 8 charges. And then the judge said, wait, the 2-1-2-5-5-9.
I think he exaggerated to try to make it so that you don't get it. You get me? I forgot.
I'm saying what he said, and then the judge said, well, this right here said he wanted to for $35,000, but the judge said we're gonna do $25,000 each count.
Huh? How much?
You didn't hear what I said? $25,000.
How much? Cash or short?
$25,000. Sure.
Oh, okay. So it's at 2,500.
Yeah, but I don't know how many counts. I know it was 3, 4, but he said it was 8 counts. That's what he said. He said
Should have been
another.
4.
I'm saying what he said.
I don't know.
So,
Well, what did your lawyer say?
he didn't say nothing on that. I mean, no, what could he didn't put nothing on that.
How do you think he
his
did?
job. Everything that I talked to the secretary about, she did forward straight to him. Had all the facts together. Everything I said, he knew exactly what I was talking about. But it just make it so hard in this fucking jail to talk because they recording every fucking thing you say.
Of course they do. Yeah,
so
and
you can't really.
because yours is so open-ended, they listen to it. They don't listen to everybody, but they listen to people who they really need information on. So they're on yours, of course. Because they need information. That's why they did the news conference and everything else, because they need information. So they are listening to all your conversations. And of course, he's going to exaggerate them.
Right.
Because that's what
Well,
prosecutors do. They do any and everything to try to make their case. Very seldom do they stick and be totally honest when they, give facts, their facts in court. It's always an exaggeration.
So my lawyer said that he haven't seen any proof or no evidence or no nothing, and then the DA said that's because we're not through to investigate because we're going to move forward with a RICO.
What?
That's what he said.
Is there a RICO?
Yeah. That's what
Wow.
that's what the,
How can he even say that? That doesn't even make any sense.
I'm
That
telling you what the
doesn't even
man
make any
said
sense.
today.
That don't even make any sense to say that.
I'm
That's
telling
not
you
even
what the man
related.
said.
That's not even related to the charge or the type of charge they're trying to say it is.
I'm telling you what the man said.
I don't know. How do you feel?
I was so confused because when he said, Judge, I forgot to add this on these cases to the court counter. I want to call it the charge. So I supposed to have 2 counts of conspiracy. So one was three counts, and I supposed to have one. He said it was 8. I'm trying to figure where the 8 came from. That's the 2-1.
Nothing's changed. I looked at your stuff an hour ago, and everything reads the same. There's nothing added on there.
Okay.
Again, they bluffing. That's all it is. Because you had all of this time to get ready. You had 4 months. And really a little bit longer than that because apparently it started before they picked you up. So we had a little bit longer than 4 months. And it's just like still investigating what? You say all of this stuff, where's your proof?
Anyway, so what the bond is? I mean, how long do you think I'm going to for the bond to get on there?
It should be on there in the morning. But then you got the other 2. Yeah, you got your other things that he got to do a hearing for.
Right. So that's about 2 more weeks. Yeah, that's about 2 more weeks. About 2 more weeks.
It don't take that long. If he filed tomorrow, it takes under 10 days to be heard on the motion.
Okay.
I read that.
But I need it. Oh, you did?
Fulton County, I read that. Yeah.
You know what? I think he is getting your email.
You said you think what?
I think he is getting the emails.
He's getting them. He's just ain't responding. He's getting them.
Yeah, he does.
Responding to them.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay then.
Huh?
Yeah, I need to hear that. I need to see that. You said you got that part? That part, I need to see. First of all, how many charges I got? So that means I had 8 more. He said I had 8 charges that he didn't put all of that case. There's 2, 1, and 21, 55, and 21, 25, 59. And then the judge said, well, he already got a bond on 2 on for 2,000 for 20,000. And she said, I'm gonna set 1 for 15 and the rest of them 25,000. So I'm trying to figure.
Who was trying to flee on some secret charges? It ain't right.
I know it.
It ain't murder.
He definitely said that. He said that.
That's just so that he can try to keep you in. That's all that is. Again, they play dirty. They don't play fair.
Nah.
If they play fair, people would get out. People wouldn't go to jail. Innocent people wouldn't go to jail if they played fair.
Well, I will
Ever.
say this, you're right about sending the people to allow to take care of the grandbaby, because I seen some on the news today that these young guys are working in the trash truck and found a little girl in there in the trash can. It almost crushed her in
Found
the
a
trash
what?
truck. A little girl in the trash can. And she was in there asleep, passed out. And they was gonna crush it inside the trash can, but they found her. And they couldn't find out somebody had.
For real?
Yeah. So yeah, you're doing the right thing, seeing your folks to make sure you're grandbaby good.
He's so,
Yeah.
so down.
So I mean, no, the big guy, he had an old DuPont retro. I just happened to see it on the table, and he's 3 years old because he's been locked up 3 years. So he done been holding on for 3 years, and I'm just sitting here looking at it. So I got to get Mel magazine and that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that just calm it down for me, you know. But anyway, I just want to see what is the total bond going to be before I go ahead and make bond on that.
Your bondsman would do that. Do you have one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with free at last. I'm gonna go with free at last because her name is Miss Jane. I'm gonna work with her to see free at last. That's the name of Miss Jane. Miss
Oh,
Jane.
you silly. That's the name.
Yeah,
Really?
her name is Miss Jane.
That name.
The bond company
Pardon
is,
me?
I know it. Joan, Jane.
Did you call your
So
son?
I'm gonna deal with. No, I haven't called her yet. I called the miss. That's it. Because I told her I called her.
She gonna get the bond and all that together?
Yeah, we're gonna do all that, but I'm wait till tomorrow. Cause I don't really know exactly what it is. Because I'm trying to figure out. When she said what she said, I got to figure out if they put all that shit together. And I won't know that until later on tonight or early in the morning. Yeah. So right now I got to figure that out, and just gonna head on, go to that case on the 23rd, and then going on out and going on to Henry County and deal with that, and then going on home and see, I got to be on the leg monitor, so I got to deal with that. So now I got to get me a place in Cobb County somewhere to lay my head. I can go back to the county.
Why do you go to Cobb County?
I mean, Cobb County's cool. I ain't staying in no Henry County. I'm not gonna stay in no Gwinnett or no Henry. I'm not staying in no other county.
Oh, okay. Well, where does she stay? Don't she got a place?
Yeah, but that's in Florida.
Huh?
I cannot go to Florida. I can't go to Florida unless I go to the doctor, unless I'm working in Florida. I can't go to Florida no more. She just banned me. The judge told me I can't go to Florida no more. This case is over with.
Oh, they said you can't be in. Oh, wow, really? They banned you out of a whole county?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Yeah, and put me on
And
leg
she
monitor.
stays in Does she stay in Fulton County?
Yes, that's where we live at, Fulton County. Yes. So, I mean, everybody, they know that part, so I just got to calm down and figure out what my play's going to be, what I need to do. Yeah.
What's the name? Okay, so Marietta, is that Fulton County or Cobb County? That's Cobb County?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Smyrna, Cobb County, all that's Cobb County. So, yeah.
Okay. So you know
Fulton
somebody up
County
there,
gets
right?
so damn big. Yeah, I know. I got my folks that came over here. You know, who came over here and saw me. I told you.
Right.
Yeah. He got a nice home. But I ain't got that for you. I got to process his bond first.
Yeah. And everything else.
Yeah, I got to process. Yeah, that's easy. I just have to process what I'm doing in my head right now. Once I know what their bond is, she said 25. In my mind, he talking about his 8 count. Well, I forgot to add on to the 8 count. I'm trying to add 25. That's 200,000. It's 20,000.
What? Huh? What? What? Huh? What did you say?
Are you focusing on what? Are you focusing on what I'm saying?
I
to
when
you?
you said
Are you-
200,000, I just, huh? What?
What I'm saying is, okay. When I kept asking you how many charges I got, you say, "Yeah, you ain't got but this many, but just the counts
what
what they give you the bond on." Huh?
The counts, exactly. That's what I looked at. Every count.
Okay.
And she
So,
and I had her at the clerk's office read all of them off to me specifically. She said you were going to be heard on 4 at this hearing. How many were you heard on?
I was heard on 4, but I had another. Wait a minute, I had another one here. If you look at it, if you look at the warrant on the bottom, it would say 21, 25, 59. He said he forgot to put it on the docket. That's what the DA said. So I had two charges of tax. That's what I'm saying to you.
So it's
You
add
understand?
2 more to the 4?
It's
Is that what you're saying?
6 more to the 4.
I'll call the
Something
clerk in the
that
morning. I'm going to call the clerk in the morning.
Well, whatever you see, whatever it is, they're gonna tell you what the bond is tomorrow. So whatever
I'll
it is,
call the
that's
clerk
just,
in the
that's
morning. And I'll record it. Or either you call me tomorrow after, I'm not going in till 10 o'clock tomorrow. So
yeah.
just call me around 9, and then I'll call the clerk's office.
Yeah.
No, for real. Like, that shit is crazy.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Listen, man. That's why.
Dude is thirsty, though.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's
right
crazy.
now. The way, yeah, it is. It is. And these different times here, people leave, they say, "Oh, I'm just friends." And these times, I'm just friends. I do this, I do. You don't do shit. Just be talking. Yeah. But anyway, so I just got one thing.
Well, as long as you feel like your attorney is totally competent, and you need to remove that off his head.
What are you talking about?
I'm at the dispensary. You need to take that off his head. Right, so stay to me visual.
She's at the dispensary. Wait, hold on. She's at the dispensary. Did she say she's at the dispensary? So is that what's up with Sonya? Like, I really missed that. Okay. So is that what the deal is with this chick? Why she's on slow-mo sometimes? Sis over there at the damn dispensary getting blazed. She's over there smoking blunts. Girl, Sonya. Girl, you still smoking weed? Girl. Ma'am. Oh, you don't drink, but you smoke? Is that what you take your little gummies? You get some little candies? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Girl. So you know what? Ma'am is like, look, I want y'all to go back and listen to all my stuff. Like, I want y'all to listen to it in sequence. Okay. We got the time. We got the girl. We got every day. We got 365 days. Okay. All these. Okay. You guys want to run it back? I had to butt in on that one. I was like, that's what you're on? I was trying to figure out, sis, what type of medicine are you on? We know what Nesto's taking chill pills from the nurse's office. Nesto needs a whole chill pill. I was trying to figure out, what's her fucking problem? Oh, okay. You're over there getting that stuff from the dispensary. Okay. That explains that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, so I just got one thing.
Well, as long as you feel like your attorney is totally competent, and you need to remove that off his head.
What are we talking about?
I'm at the dispensary. You need to take that off his head. Right, so safely visual. You can't come in here with a mask on, sir. That ain't happening. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, what? That's fucked up. You said
What's fucked up? That's what the man said. He said we have not indicted because.
Hold on, let me go to the office. Get the radio going. Okay. Hello?
Yeah.
Well, I can't believe he said all of that shit. You gonna flee? Where you going?
Thank you. You done put the shit all on goddamn everywhere. Where else I'm going?
I mean, but where would you go for charges? Right now, don't seem that serious. So if it was a conviction, it's not like you're looking at life or 15 or 10, you know what I'm saying? All of that. So who's fleeing off of something that might be a couple of years? Who's doing it? You know? That's dumb.
Well,
and then all you gotta do is be like, turn over your passport. It sounds stupid as hell.
they did tell me to do that too. And I don't have that because they stole that shit out of my wallet. I said, they
all
told me
they do
that
is
too.
take your passport, put an ankle bracelet on you. It ain't that serious.
I got all that going on.
Right.
That's what I'm telling you.
serious.
Yeah, I gotta go to the police report. I gotta go to the police department. I gotta go get that damn police report where they broke in my car, stole all my shit. I gotta go do all that just to prove that shit. So it's just a whole life thing. That's all. I can't worry about that right now. I just gotta take one step at a time. So I got a bond. I'm not in that damn shape. I just gotta keep my faith, what I believe in, is God, and keep moving, and keep good folks around. Let's share path. This share path.
Keep pushing it and just take it to the box, because they always want to overextend charges in hopes for somebody to take a plea. No, go to court, prove what you're talking about, because you got to prove it.
Right.
You want to say all of this, okay, prove all of this. Why are you still shopping for victims? Over $1 million.
Yeah. Here's the time. Here's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go. What I get scratch that shit up real fast. Be done with it. Go to court. Go to court on the 23rd or whenever. That's the latest I know that I'll be going. If you put that motion in, I can call the clerk tomorrow or send an email to them and see how they go. And go from there. Okay? And just go with that. Go for that. I got over the hump now. I got over the hump now. This is the biggest hump. Yeah. So
really,
I just need to put the bond is and I can.
You sound kind of defeated.
I'm just hungry. No, I'm just hungry. I gotta. They brought me some beans in here. I can't eat no beans that make the stomach hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a soup and I eat that. That'll take me over, and I need to calm. You know, sometimes your energy get high when you be thinking a lot. So after going to court, that shit had me just wide open.
But you're very confident in your attorney.
Yeah, I'm very confident. Yeah, I'm confident.
You feel as though he did a good job today. Right?
I got what I deserve. I got what I deserve.
Okay, well, that's all you can ask for. I don't know. If you feel confident.
Yeah. Well, I feel confident because here's the thing. He said, I've been waiting 90 days just to get in the court. That's exactly, and I saw the motion that he put in. You see, so that makes sense to me. I know what's going on with the county that I'm dealing with, so I'm comfortable with that. Because right now I got a thing about these bonds. That's all, and see what that is, and then see what that number look like, and then I can drop from there, and then I can start knock it down from there, and that's kind of it. That's kind of it. And I got to stick with him. I'm gonna stick. Oh, that's what I saw. I saw the last attorney. He was representing a police officer that shot at a young man, but trying to break in police car. And
Oh, he's
guy
the one who
multiple
shot and
times
killed
too.
that boy that stole the police car?
Yeah.
They charged his
Yeah.
ass.
So you saw that on news today?
I read it
He's
yesterday.
been
Actually.
indicted.
Yeah, as he should.
Yeah.
He was
That-
white, he wouldn't have got indicted,
And
but
yeah, that's right.
they would have found a way to
So
justify
that
it.
lawyer that you see,
Hmm?
well, the lawyer that you saw right there is the lawyer that I let go because he told me some negative shit, and I didn't like it. So
Well,
that's
who
why
was
I'm
the lawyer?
comfortable what I got going on right now. Patterson. It's the guy that's representing the police guy. Right now, if you go online, you see him walking around with that red ass hat on. Go online, you see him. I didn't feel comfortable with that, but you gonna go ahead and represent somebody who's gonna murder kids. Come on, man. Shot him multiple
I mean,
times.
they just fan people whether they
It ain't
like
that
it or not.
serious.
Because some of the times it's just a publicity thing. Sometimes cops get charged just, and they tell them, we're not going to take this all away. We just have to charge you because of the public. That's what's happening and this, that, and the other. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it all away, and then we're going to just end up finding you either not guilty or, some bullshit ass plea. But very seldom do they.
But I'm not disappointed in them like that. I'm just sometimes you hear people talk about you and try to make you out of something that you're really not, or you got to think about everything in your past. That you gotta. I've been living a long time now, so
you are.
That's another thing. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm old, but when you just hear a lot what's going on in your past, that fucks you up. Like, damn, this I did this, I did that. So the more older you get, the more sure you're supposed to get. But yeah, he hit me with that one though. But it's fine. Yeah. But yeah, I'm cool with that. I just gotta eat something real fast. That's all. But I'm all right. I'm sure I got a bond. The judge said, "Well, you ain't going nowhere no time soon, so you have a good day, sir."
He said you're not going nowhere. Why? Because you don't have a bond on everything?
Yeah.
They do play those
That's what
things
she
too.
said.
They give you a bond on everything but one thing, and that one thing will hold you.
And that's the one thing.
That's what they'll do.
That's
They'll
the
do
one thing
some
I'm going
bullshit
to
like
court for,
that.
that I
They
won't.
play those games. All right, give them a bond on that, give them a bond on that, but this one thing gonna keep them in jail. Oh, but we did give you a bond. No, see, you play that game. The justice system is very, that name is so sarcastic because there's no justice in the system. They just play with people's lives.
That's true.
That's all.
But I'm not low. I'm just hungry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not low spirit. I got what I asked for. Yeah, and I'm just standing up too. So, yeah. Everybody be looking. What happened to you? What's going on? I don't feel like talking about it.
Exactly.
You know how she goes. Yeah. But it might be on there tonight, though. It might be on there now. You can check now.
What?
I said it might have my bond. It might have my bond on there now. But you don't know can't do it. Because you work.
Other phone. It's on my other phone. I think. No, it's on this phone.
How is your day
On
going?
this phone.
How is your day going?
Hold on.
How is your day going?
My day's 4. Can't complain. Can't complain. You know. Who to listen?
Did you say it's going?
Huh? I said I can't
I
complain.
said it's going.
It's going. That's all. It's another day. I don't do much of nothing. I'm supposed to meet one of my friends at this bar around the corner when I come out of here. I ain't seen her in a minute. So I'm gonna go hang out with her.
Okay.
She just crazy, that's what I'm. She how you fighting.
She
Well,
crazy.
she how you fighting. Yeah, she's oh my God. Okay, so look, this is what your thing says. 25,000, 25,000, 25,000 surety bond on the cases from February 1st. Now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of your conspiracy charges that have no bond. How many bonds did they give you? And they gave you a 15,000 surety. They gave you a 15,000 surety, a 25, a 25, a 25 today. So you got hurt on 4. So the other stuff must be the. That don't even make no sense.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Because the lady told me you didn't have no indictments on no conspiracy, but everything that's left that you don't have a bond on is theft of services, theft by deception, and deposit of a check. No, hold on. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. So you got a theft by deception, theft of services, deposit of check. Those are the only 3 that don't have a bond. And then you got 5 conspiracies. So you got 8 charges that don't have a bond. But the thing of it is,
2, 1, 2,
but
5, 9.
5 of these cases, 5 of these charges, you already got indicted on. All the conspiracy charges, which you were supposed to have been heard on today, not all that other stuff, because the other stuff is supposed to be in superior court. He flipped some shit because all your conspiracy charges, you got 3 bonds on 3 conspiracy charges, and then you got 5. How the fuck did they do this? Hold on, based on that shit.
I'm fucked, man. I'm just fucked.
No, you're not. Shut up.
I knew it.
Positive thinking.
No, that's what he said. I'm saying what he said. He said, I forgot to add it on to it. That's what he said.
He couldn't have forgot because that's what the girl read off to me when I talked to the clerk. That all these.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Yeah. What you want to do? You want to be? You want to?
If you can't talk now,
Huh?
I'll call you back.
All right, call me back.
Yeah, I'll call you back.
All right. That's cool.
Okay, thank you.
Love you.
Some fuck. Ain't that some shit? No, straight up. They fucking right there. I ain't got no bond on no conspiracy.
So it's 20. Okay, so that's 1,500, 2,500, 2,500, 2,500. That's not bad. That's 5,000, 7,500, 8,500. Huh?
On some of the other charges, I told you.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Well. You know what? I don't think that we've listened to that call before. But there's lots of, like, we know this, right? Because there's so many calls. And okay, that's good. Okay, that's a good thing. Because Sonya told us that we need to listen to the calls in order, right? Well, we're not exactly listening to them in order, but on today we're listening to them in order. But we might have to go and listen to them in order because we talked about that, right? And I have pretty much almost everything from when he got to Cobb County. So let's finish this little sequence though. I do have about another 20 minutes to play this next call. And then we'll talk about it tonight. We'll do a call in tonight and we'll talk about what we learned today. I don't know if phone calls is doing a call, but normally I don't react the same day anyway. So if they're dropping something today, then I'll see you guys later this evening how we do, maybe for like an hour or something. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. Y'all, if you don't know Kelly's channel, um Kelly does reactions. And go check her out, Kelly's Wordy Reactions. Um, but y'all, and thank you for the super sticker. Let me drop my coins. Girl. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate that very much. Okay, y'all. And then I will so let's do this next one and then that'll wrap October 31st. Now the only thing that we haven't heard on October 31st is he talked to Lamont earlier that day for a few minutes, but I don't want to muddy the waters with that. You know, he also talked to Miss Thang. You know, he has to call Miss Thang first thing in the morning because that was what she requested. She wants to be the first he talks to every day. And that's what she said. Okay, let's do this next one. And then the next call is going to be the following day. And that is he talks to her first on 2 times, 24 minutes and then 1 minute. And then he talks to Shirley for 2 minutes because she's getting ready to run out and go get her hair done. And then later talks to Shirley for about on November 1st, he talks to Shirley for about 2 minutes. She says, I'm getting ready to go get my hair done. And then he talks to Shirley about 7 o'clock. And she gives him the news that they confiscated her vehicle. And what does he do next? He talks to damn Sonya like, girl, how many more times does he talk to Sonya that night? He talks to her back to back twice. I think he calls Dion. And then he talks to Sonya he talks to Shirley, got her car confiscated. And he talks to Sonya 4 times after. He's such a dog. Anyway, let's get into this next one. It's still October 31st. Okay. It's still October 31st. And Nesto just came back from court. If you're just coming in, slide the bar back. The whole court session is at the beginning of this video. And we're going to close this out after this one. And then we'll talk about it later on tonight. Okay. So anybody who's catching up, you can do that. We'll play this next little 20-minute. Let me just make sure I'm on the right line. Okay, let me load this one up. Girl. Okay. We're going to load this up and let's see what's going on here. This might be one that we've heard before because we've heard calls on October 31st before, right?
Facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Oh, this is a great day.
Thank
I'm
you for
glad you're
using
enjoying
Global
this,
Telling.
KB.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah. That's what it is.
What?
I ain't got no bond.
You do got a bond. What are you talking about? You don't got a bond on everything. You got a bond on half your stuff.
No, that ain't how it's supposed to go. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'll be sitting here waiting to get a bond for another 90 days for them charges. I'm talking about for the conspiracy. That's what you're saying, right?
Those charges that I'm looking at, I gotta look back at my picture because I took a picture of the original charges that have hit your 90-day mark. but the ones that are from, so the ones from February the 1st, you got bond on. The ones that kicked in on the February 7th, those are the ones, those conspiracy charges. But the ones that they hit you with, 2 weeks ago, you got bonded on those like a week later. The ones from March the 15th, those were just added to your charges.
Yeah, because that's what I went to court. I went to court.
Yeah, but again, you just got that charge too, like the day before.
I did.
Right. So don't think that the rest of it, your lawyer's gonna have to do what he's supposed to do and then just push for the shit to go like it's supposed to go.
This shit is so fucked up, man.
Stop acting like you're some type of kingpin and shit. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't know when I got arrested on the charge. That's what I'm saying. This shit is so crazy. I don't know what's going on. I'm all over the place with this shit. I'm all over the place. The man said, hey, I forgot to add the 2159, whatever shit is. He said it in the courtroom.
Yeah, but that the charge is there. He forgot to add it. That's because in my mind, I'm thinking he didn't forget. He just didn't want you bonded on. If you got bond on everything, you'd have got out. So by saying I forgot to put it on for it to be heard on prolongs everything. Now you got those bonds, but you're still sitting because you have charges that they didn't speak on to give you a bond on. Which, that don't even make no sense because like I said, the clerk, she even said that you were getting heard today on all of those charges. On all the charges, she said, except for the indicted charges, you were getting heard on everything she saw. So him saying he forgot, it was already on the docket that you were supposed to get heard on it anyway. So I don't know what he thought about he forgot. It was already on the schedule for you to be heard on it.
So right now,
if your lawyer did what he was supposed to do and stay on that shit and follow up on it, he would have spoke on it and said so. That's not the information I got. I got the information that we were supposed to be heard on all of these cases today.
so basically, I'm just sitting here.
Yeah.
And how many charges is left?
8 that don't have a bond.
That don't make no sense.
It don't. But the thing of it is you originally, hold on. You originally was arrested. And then you're let me go to my pictures, because I have it. That makes me July mode. Go back to July. When did I start that? August. September. Mm-hmm. I need to delete some of this shit off my phone. August.
So I got 8 charges that I have not been heard. Today is supposed to be heard for.
Right.
That shit ain't fair.
The thing of it is, 5 of those charges on your indictment. Okay, so this is what your record was when you got arrested, right? You only had, well, as of August, you only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total charges. That was it. 3 conspiracy, 2 theft by deception, a theft of service, and a deposit. That was it. That's all you had. And they were from July 2020, June 2022, November 21st, November 2021, and then 3 of them were February 2021, right?
Right.
Fast forward to, I took another, I sent it, it's in my backpack. Oh my God, it's in my backpack. Okay, so, because I actually photocopied the one. Hold on, do I have a picture of another? Okay, so anyway, since then, that is August, right? August. Hey. All right, so now, go to Fulton County.
But them can't be the same charge because they dropped charge and add some more charge.
They didn't. Okay, so all of those are still on. All of those charges from August are still on here. They dismissed 2. Okay, so that's right. I'm sorry. Ignore what I said. I'm sorry. 2 of those charges that I see are dismissed. So you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 charges that aren't bonded. But 5 of those charges should be the ones that are indicted, which is another court hearing, which is their superior court, not magistrate court.
Right.
Which was supposed to be the theft by deception, theft of service, deposit, and the other theft of service. All of that, all 5 of those counts, because there was no conspiracy that you could indict with. So what they did was, I believe, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 91, 92, 50, 51, 52. They added those 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They got you 10 conspiracy to commit a felony. 1 theft of service, 1 deposit, and 2 theft by deception. Those are all your total charges. Everything but 6 of them have a bond.
So now I gotta sit and wait till you put a motion in to do that.
He got to put a motion in, and then the thing of it is, so the stuff that the 2 from the 18th and the 1 from the 20 from July are from August. So that should have been either you charged them or dismissed, because that's over 90 days. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 conspiracy charges. No, I'm sorry, 3 conspiracy charges, which that's what she said you were supposed to get heard on today. You were heard on 3. You were heard on 3. I gotta look at this thing that I printed, because I feel like it's like 2 things added on here. I feel like that's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I still ain't got no bond. I'm back at
You
square
don't.
one.
No, you're not at square 1. You're at square 2. You only got 3, 4, 5. Don't get discouraged.
No, I'm not. I just know how they're playing.
They are playing. They are playing, and the prosecutor's gonna play the game because they still out there digging. So they're gonna play, and they're gonna throw stuff in front of the judge to make it seem like worse than it is, because they don't ask for evidence at these hearings at all. That's where they can get their shit off. They don't ask for evidence. They just say what they think, or what the, well, this, and this. But the judge don't ask for proof in the moment, so they can get that shit off. They play the shit. So.
Yeah.
And what I would assume, what your lawyer should have spoke up and said, all these old charges, which you like, why do we have a bond? Those charges need to be dismissed. All of those charges that we're not indicted on, that are the ones from February 1st all the way up. If he didn't get an indictment, they need to be dismissed because it's been over 90 days. It shouldn't even be a bond. It should be a straight dismiss. Why are they even asking for a bond on cases that are so old they're not indicted yet? You're not indicted. And that's the question he should have posed if he really looked at your file. A lot of these attorneys don't even study people's shit. But how does he dress? Can he dress?
No, I'm fucked up down here.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry you're going through this.
Yeah.
It's a huge pause in your life. Is what it is. And then
This is very huge. Because I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna get back into no bond hearing for a minute.
no, that's not true. Because he can put a motion in tomorrow and you can get heard. He can keep putting motions in and you can get in. The thing of it is, we need to hurry up because the fucking holidays are coming. And people be on them damn judges and shit are hard to, well, because it's the Orca case.
Yeah.
The Orca case, you should be able to get heard without a problem.
Wow.
They didn't have a
And
problem hearing her on all fucking 21 of her charges in one fucking day. They heard all her shit in one damn day. All her charges she got bonded on. I mean, her bond is hella high, but she still got heard on all that shit in one damn day.
This shit ain't
So
working.
she got 21 and you only got 1, 2, 3. Like 14. What the fuck? But she doesn't have any indictments. You got 4, 5 counts that are indicted on. And the rest of these are just out there. But these 5 and these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 conspiracy charges. Well, I'm sorry, 2 of them got dismissed. I'm allowed. I can't see the whole screen. That's what it is on my phone. These 3 conspiracy charges.
So
He could have
basically, I got how many charges?
He still could have heard all of this. This is the thing. If your attorney had all of this, he could have been like, fine, it's all the same case, different dates. But all of these ones on the 7th, that's one case. But it's one case, but it's 5 charges. Because it all happened on the 7th. But 2 of those days got dismissed. So 3 of those days, the 18th and the one from July should have got dismissed today. Because it's been over 90 days. That's what you got arrested on in the first place, those charges.
So basically, what you're saying is the conspiracy, I don't have a bond, period. Just the little ones I got
Yes, you
today.
do. Oh, yeah, you do. Today you got a bond on 3 of the conspiracy charges.
Yeah,
You
that's
sure do?
3. I was supposed to
You
have
got
the rest.
3?
I thought I had all of them together.
No, you got 3, 2 dismissed, 3 got bonds, and 3 are just not heard on yet.
Wow.
All you gotta do is file a motion. Now you're out of there before the end of the before 2 weeks. If he do the motion, he gotta file a motion. And the secretary, like, it's fucked up that he won't take the call or come sit down with you or have some type of conversation with, or you need to have one of your people go in the office and call them and say, I need an office appointment. If he can't see, and you let me know so he can call in and have a conversation. Because your case is it's not cut and dry. It's all over the place. And you not having a conversation with your attorney is fucked up. So when he asked for that money, he got that money. You said this and you got it. So I need you to do what you're supposed to do. Talk to me, meet with me, have conversations with me, return my call. Has he called your wife?
No, they haven't talked.
And that's who went and got him, right? Or your son? Which one got him?
No, I referred.
No, I'm saying who went in there and saw him and paid him? Which one?
Oh, she paid it. She paid the guy.
Then that's who. Then okay, so then he should have had Has she been calling the office?
Yeah, she's been calling.
And they don't return her call. No.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I just got a fucked up ass disposition right now. That's just fucked up. But I'm going to man. Wow.
What?
I'm just fucked up in the head right now.
I know. What I'm thinking about.
I forgot to put him on. Yeah, I forgot. That's what he did. Said, I forgot to put him on there. That's exactly what he said.
You ain't forget. Because y'all been busy all week doing news conferences and throwing that shit all in the papers. Y'all ain't forgot shit. He just trying to buy time. He's hoping somebody will call in because their case is weak.
That shit crazy.
He's just trying to buy time. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's all. Which you don't even need to. I mean, I'm on bond, so go ahead and do what you need to do. I'll be at the house. You know what I'm saying? Find what you need to find, or find nothing. It's whatever.
Well, what a day. What a day.
Go eat. Go try to
Yeah.
get some rest.
Yeah.
I'm more
much.
worried about the attorney than I am about your prosecutor. I'm not really worried about your prosecutor. I'm more worried about your attorney. That's where I feel the weakness is. That's just my experience dealing in criminal law. That's just my experience. It's been over a month, and this man has not made it. Oh, he just walked out the door. Okay, well, bitch, when he was on the phone, why didn't you say, here, take the call? Mr. Williams is on the phone. He's been calling you all week. You know, you need to take this call. I used to do that. I used to make the attorneys take the call. You need to talk to him. Oh, no, you need to talk to him. How the fuck you going to take his money and not talk to the man? But I had experience on both sides, so I knew how I felt to be, you know what I'm saying? So I would always be like, I don't do people like that. Because it's fucked up being locked up. They don't understand that shit, how it affects your life. That's what happened. I can't hear you. Nesto. Anyway, Mr. Prosecutor playing all of these games. Build your case and play fair. Because karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch. That's all I can hear you. I'm going.
Thank you for using
She's a
Global
nut.
Telling.
It's official, y'all. Sonya is fugazi, crazy, all of the things. Sis was over there at the dispensary with her backpack, his paperwork, consulting, doing her legal consulting, victims' rights. It's a black man situation. Girl, a whole entire mess. Okay. I think we just heard some calls we hadn't heard before. What a treat for us. Okay. What a treat for us. Y'all, who knew that October 31st had so much going on top of what we already knew October 31st had going on? I would like to thank the sis again who bubbled this up in my email. She sent the link, and I know we had looked at this hearing before, but we hadn't been coupling the hearings and the phone calls and the paperwork and what we know and what we don't know and all of the things. This was like a fun afternoon. I hope this carried some of you through work. I hope it's carrying you through, some of you through the rest of the day. We'll get together this evening. I got to go and handle some business, some mom business. Okay. If you just came in, I'm telling you, slide the bar all the way back to the beginning because this all makes sense. I would like to also, so number one, the viewers, you guys are all like everybody watching right now. Thank you. It's the watch time for me. So I appreciate that. Mods, thank you for keeping this very friendly, fun environment so people can say what they want to say and have a good time and all of those things. Members, thank you for supporting in a financial way because that really helps. Do lots of things. Thank you for the super stickers, the cash apps, and all of it. Everyone who participates in doing those things, I appreciate that. All the likes, thank you. And I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna handle some business. I'm gonna go get my boo, and I need to go send $5 to Cobb County because I requested something again. So I need to send them $5. I need to go buy a money order because, guys, it's so much information. Anyway, you guys wanted to talk Cat Williams. I don't even know if we have time. Like, but by the time we finish with Nesto, it's like, yeah, we wanted to talk about this and that, but it's like we don't have time. One day a week, we do have to set aside to talk the blogs, like what else is going on. But, definitely, I am so here for this because I love talking this topic. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. Have a good rest of the day. I'll see y'all tonight, like around 9:30 Eastern time. As soon as my daughter goes to bed, because Farah and my husband, they both go to bed around the same time early. So mom stays up late, of course, as usual, right? So as soon as the house goes to bed, we'll go ahead and handle that business. Okay. I'm thinking like 9:30. Okay. And we can maybe do like about an hour, hour and a half. If you guys have questions now, go ahead and start to run them into the comments. So we can kind of get through everything. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. I'll see you guys later. I appreciate y'all coming through. Hit the like button for me, share this out if you can. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys later. And I guess that's it for now. Okay. Take care. Bye, guys.